Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to TechNodeFirmaCraft. I hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So I am out in the middle of nowhere because it is now autumn. Well, early autumn at least. And so it seems like we're getting a lot of stuff that is ripe. So if we look in my inventory here, we have quite a few red and yellow bell peppers. We also got some more peaches. So we did find a peach tree and we got some peaches. We also got some soybeans and some rye. Got a decent amount of seeds already. And I also found an olive tree. If we look at the map here, we're actually quite a ways down south. So, yeah, so our base is up here and we're clear down here at the moment. But we found an olive tree here. So I decided that I would mark that as to when it ripens, which is in autumn. So, yeah, we'll be able to potentially go back there and get some more fruit when autumn arrives. But, yeah, I'm just trying to get down off of this mountain right now. But there's a couple of reasons why I'm out here. I'm hoping to be able to find some different types of rock. We have not seen anything but chalk on the surface. Obviously, we are trying to find additional food and seeds and things like that. But also, I would like to find a few of the wood types that we don't have yet. Fountain grass. That actually looks kind of nice. But, yeah, Oh, what are you? Wolframite. Well, that's just tungsten. We already have tungsten, don't we? I'm pretty sure we do. But, yeah, just kind of wandering around out here, hoping to find really anything that I can. There's a lot of stuff here I'm not bothering to market. It seems like the stuff is really, really close together when it comes to ore deposits. I feel like it's a bit much, in fact. But, I don't know. Maybe we need an awful lot when we get later on in the game. Now, we do need to find some... Why did I get hurt there? All I did was eat. We do need to find some... fresh water, though. And this is kind of a dry area. Ooh! 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 Basalt. So, we have finally found a different type of stone. Oh, what do we got up there? We need some water. Let's get up there and see what we've got up there. So this basalt dirt does kind of look interesting, but I don't know. Well, it may take a bit for me to get up there. I gotta find a way around this. So, yeah, see you up there. Alright, let's see what we got. What did we get? What is that? Stibnite? What in the heck is that? What are you? Antimony. Okay, so what can we do with this? Yeah, obviously. Doesn't look like we can do much of anything. Pewter. Okay. So we can make pewter with it. And pewter... pewter dust. Coins. Pewter gears. No uses there. No uses for the plate. And basically, this stuff looks kind of useless. That's what I'm seeing. It's kind of useless. But I am kind of happy about finding this basalt. That is quite nice, actually. But yeah, I gotta continue on and see what else I can find. And I am kind of curious to see what type of rock this is over here. I'd be really happy if that was like a limestone or something like that. So let's see what we've got here. And it's quartzite. Now, I believe we have found quartzite around our base, so that's not a big deal. So I'm just going to keep on wandering here and see if I can find anything good. Oh, is that a berry bush? No. Man, that is going to be tough because I'm going to see those and think it's a bush. Ugh. See you guys in a little bit. Gold! So this is not the best of situations. I almost died from dehydration, and I managed to find a little tiny spot of fresh water here. So I made up a barrel, and I am filling this thing up with water. Now this is kind of an interesting thing because actually a bucket of water will fill 8 water jugs. So yeah, we have quite a bit here, but we can also store 3 jugs inside of this thing. So that is kind of interesting too. Now I suppose, yeah, we can put our bucket in there, and so then we could, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. And so then we have these filled, those filled, and then all that we have to do is seal this thing, and we can pick it up, and now we can see it contains fresh water as well as a freshwater jug. So yes, that is nice. I don't know what I was thinking, not clearing out the logs before I left the base, but at the same time we have our saw with us too, and so that works out good. But we have found here, oh perfect, that actually gives me an inventory spot. We have found here conglomerate now, so that's kind of interesting. And then if we look at the map over here, we have andesite. So we've got a little bit of different stuff there. We do have a little bit of lumber left on us, but let's go ahead and grab our boat and just see. I think these are still, yeah, just white cedar and hickory. Yep, that's what I thought. And we're so far away. That's a bear, but that's a berry bush. It's a raspberry bush. You know what? We don't need the dirt. Let's get rid of the dirt. And let's get out of here. That's a bear. And bears attack during the day, so yeah, that's gonna be a hard no for me. So yeah, I suppose now that I've got my water secured, I should have been thinking about that before, but I can continue on and hopefully find a whole bunch of other stuff. I guess what I could do, I could try to locate some clay and make some more small vessels, because the seeds that I have, what are you, sagebrush? The seeds that I have actually could go into the small vessels as well as a few other things. So that might be a thing to do. Yeah. Okay, well, this is grain, isn't it? No. It's more of that stupid sagebrush. I don't want sagebrush. And that's a wolf. But you know what? No, he's not even going to mess with us. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Well, I would say that we're really out in the middle of nowhere. We found a very large desert. I've actually been going through desert for quite some time. Started up here, and yeah, we've been going for quite some time. But I've gotten so far that I found camels, and several camels at that. But one good thing is that there is fresh water along the way. Even though we do have a barrel full of it. Dang it! That's a long ways away. Well, maybe I can make sure that I have some vessels to take with me this time. I don't know. Might help. So, I found a few things out here. I'm gonna have to leave a bunch of my logs behind though, because we need some inventory space. So, I have found blackwood saplings, I have found rosewood saplings, I have found sugarcane and sugarcane seeds, and now I've found another new thing. So let's go ahead and grab our knife just to make sure that we can pick this up. Oregano. I don't know for sure if this is something that we can plant and grow, and it doesn't appear that there is any uses for that. But there is a couple of pieces of it here, and so I hate to not grab it and bring it along. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what I'm gonna have to do. So, but I will say that with my agriculture where it is, I'm getting a lot of stuff here. So, I mean, if we look at my skills, agriculture is about to go out of adept. That's how much stuff we have found. So, oh, I believe that's a lion. I think I'm going to stay away from that. And being next to that lava is really, really hot. Oh, that's awful. Well, I have to say this has been a very successful trip. It wasn't intended to be a trip when I started out. We did lose a lot of the stuff that we left with because we had to drop it all off. But look at all these seeds that we have already. I am getting huge amounts of grain when I harvest. I got 31 wheat the last time that I harvested some wheat. 22 sugarcane. I'm getting that stuff fast because my agriculture is halfway up expert already. And this also seems like a really good place to find this stuff. So, pretty easy to spot it. There isn't really any fruit trees, unfortunately, but there's plenty of other stuff. We also have malachite around here, which I'm not really sure. We should actually check here. I know that's copper, but there may, yeah, like malachite powder. We could potentially use that for something. But I also have some cactus, so I believe that should work as well. But so the malachite, of course, would be used for copper. So, yeah, molten copper. But, yeah, I got a little bit of it marked down there. And if we really need it, we can come down and get it. I also found a spot of cobalt over here. I think that looks pretty cool. But it looks like Terrafirmacraft actually has cobalt, ardite, and manulin built into the game. I've also been kind of on the lookout for graphite, because that is something that I am in need of. But we have seen claystone, marble, conglomerate. What else have we seen? Basalt. Well, let's just take a look at the map here and see if we can figure out some of them. So this is all marble down here. And actually, no, I don't want to delete my map. And actually, claystone can be found roughly in this area. And then we have up here, I think this is the conglomerate, or no, I don't remember, but I've also found andesite, and there was something else that I found too, I can't remember. But we found a fair amount of different stone types, and we've also found a lot of produce. So, yeah, I suppose I'm going to start working my way back towards the base. And yeah, this is one of the best things. Look at how much cabbage I get there. So we'll go ahead and break all of these. And then the question becomes, what do we want to get rid of? Looks like we can eat some carrots. And now we're down to 4 carrots. And we'll get a lot more than that on this cabbage. So now we have 8 cabbage. And what? Wait a minute. Osmium! Wow, I was running right over the top of that. Didn't even see it. But, yeah, this is really up in the agriculture skill. And that's going to get us a long way in the next year. And actually, we might be able to use our boat for a while. So, go ahead and pick these carrots back up. I'm going to mark this osmium. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I just finished up the Wednesday live stream here a little bit ago, and we made some progress on the house. So yeah, this is starting to look pretty neat. One thing that I am not really thrilled about is the fact that we're getting particle effects off of the cobblestone. You know, that seems a bit strange to me, but yeah, we're starting to put on a roof. I decided, you know what, Morning Glory would probably add a little bit to this because we don't have really any way to put green into this right now. And I don't know that we're ever going to get any. But also we decided we're going to use the Hevea stairs for the roof and slate cobble for the trim on the roof. So to deal with that, we had to go way down to the south. That is not what I wanted. And clear down here, I think it's on... not on that one. I think it's like way down here. So no, not quite that far south. On this one here. There we go. I can see it. So I think it's, yeah, right there. You can see this has been being quarried off. So yeah, it's not, no, I take that back. It's not that one. But it's somewhere around here. We had to go way the heck down to the south in order to find what we needed. And it might actually be that. No, it's not. Because we had to go across this. So, yeah, we were somewhere. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The telltale signs of quarrying. Ha! I found it. So, yeah, we were a long ways away from the base, apparently, in order to find the slate that we needed. I was going to use something different to begin with, but we weren't able to find it. And, yeah, we are starting to get a little bit of stuff taken care of here. Now, another thing, we have another death now, so we're up to 4 deaths now. I've turned off my waypoints because they were getting really annoying around the map edge. But over here, I was doing some tree cutting, and we got attacked by a cougar. Now, I was able to kill the cougar. I didn't have any weapon with me, but I had my axe. And I went ahead and killed it with the axe. And I was hurting pretty bad. So I decided, you know what? We're going to go over here. You know, we were working right in this area here. Well, there's a hot spring right there. I decided, you know what? We're just going to go over here to the hot spring and go ahead and take a little dip and get healed up. And for some reason, I decided I was going to go down inside of it and kind of look around a little bit. And apparently you can't swim very fast upward. And so I ended up drowning. Of all things, I drowned in a hot spring. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But we have a lot of stuff that we still need to do on this building. And got some chisels and bits stuff that needs to be done up here around the dormer. I'm not entirely convinced the dormer is the way that I want it to be. And so I may toy around with that a little bit. Also, yeah, it's just a facade at the front, or at the moment. So I need to start working more on the back. Now, another thing, it is really starting to get cold. However, I am not cold at the moment because my inventory is full of straw. And every one of these things of straw makes us a little bit warmer. So, yeah, that is kind of a horrible way to have to be. But right now we are doing okay. So, yeah, that's what we got. And we're going to continue on working on the house here. So I have just been down here in the iron, copper, and coal mine, just cleaning up some stuff. Decided I wanted to try to get some of this magnetite ore. Also, I needed to go down below, so we actually have andesite down below, and I needed some andesite for the house, and so decided I would come down here and quarry out a large area. Now, I did some experimenting, and this is pretty close to the widest spacing that we can get on our support columns. We can have these guys 1 block further apart sideways, But it just works better having the torches here like this, because when they are all lit, it's actually bright enough that we don't have any chance for mobs to spawn anywhere. So this is the setup that I have been working with, and I got a huge amount of andesite, obviously. And so I was coming back up, I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and get this all set up that same way. And I started digging out into the iron, and guess what? There's the bauxite. Yes, these ores are way too dense. There is no possible way that you wouldn't be able to find what you're looking for, and that, it doesn't really seem all that fun when you don't have to try to find an ore. Now, I mean, obviously it's still a pain in the butt to dig all of this out, but yeah, I mean, it's just not as fun as having to actually go on an expedition and go and find the ores. That's part of what made TechNodeFirmaCraft so fun in the past. So, I don't know, we'll see how that all works out. But yes, I definitely have a lot of stuff to mine out here. I'm going to try to get this all cleaned up. This is, well, I guess we've got one more block that we can move out sideways. So these support beams support 4 blocks from one of the horizontal beams. The posts themselves don't actually support anything. It's the horizontal beam that supports it. And so it's 4 blocks in any direction from that horizontal beam. So we count the posts, we go 1, 2, 3, and so where this bauxite is the last block that I can mine. Same thing going this way, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then coming back from the other direction, we have 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to another support beam. So we can have 8 blocks distance between them in this direction where well, basically you'd be able to walk through them. Side to side, the vertical columns can have 6 blocks between them. I went with 5 because it just works better. So, yeah, we'll be able to get a lot of these support columns pulled out. I was actually out of support columns at one point while I was down in the andesite. I now have 2.5 stacks of them, and I've enlarged this area. Once I get this all squared away, I'll probably have 3.5 stacks of the support pillars. So, or support beams. So, yeah, definitely doing it correctly is worthwhile. So I'm just keep doing this. I've been watching some TV while I've been doing this, so having a little fun, collecting some resources. I know we are definitely way beyond what we need on a lot of this stuff, but I've also been getting some gems. So lots of stuff that I've been getting. But I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I've continued to dig here, and I did find the limonite deposit. Now, this is a medium limonite deposit, so these are 50 units of iron for each one. But I was over here doing some digging, and I started getting these from Rock Hounding Mod Chemistry. Uninspected minerals? No clue what those are. But so eventually we will have to get into the Rock Hounding Chemistry mod. I have no clue what that even is. So, yeah, still more digging. I did finally get all of this cleaned up on the support columns, support frames, whatever, pillars. And so, yeah, there's a lot of open space here and a lot of collapsing rock around the area too. But we've gotten a quite large amount of minerals out of this area. And yeah, we don't have any more gems, but we do have a decent amount of the support pillars. And then also quite a bit of the quarried stone. Now, most of the cobblestone, what I've been doing with that is taking it down into the cave. Rotten food. Yes, my food has been rotting on me. I need to be able to eat a little bit faster. But I have been taking my cobblestone down into this cave behind the house and just placing it down. By the way, it's gotten cold enough now that the morning glory has turned brown, and also we start seeing our breath. So when I start seeing my breath, that is a good indication to me that I need to spread out the straw, and that makes us a little bit warmer, but it's really cold down in these caves, which is actually backwards from the way that it should be. But what I do is I come down here, you can see I've done a lot here, and I fill this in. Now, unfortunately, I had a zombie come up this, and he knocked me down to only 50 health. And there was no possibility of me being able to recover from that. So I threw a block above my head and smashed myself. And also I have frozen to death once due to this ridiculous cold that we are having. But yeah, using the cobblestone to fill this area in, and as time goes on, we will get this hopefully to just completely stop collapsing. That's the goal anyway, so I'm going to keep working on that as time goes on. So that's where I'm at right now. I just thought it would be kind of neat to take a look at those. Oh wow, that's loud. But I thought it would be neat to kind of show you guys those uninspected ores that I got. Now, I don't know why I'm starting to get them all of a sudden, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I have gotten the entire house completely enclosed. I also added in 2 more of the windows down here and did a little bit of chisels and bits work above on the dormer. So if we get out here so that we can see the dormer, and the snow is making it really difficult, but I added some chiseled blocks underneath to kind of give it a little bit more room, and then also made a window up there. But I have been very slowly moving all of this stuff inside because, well, we can see the temperature is currently 4.2, and that's with my inventory completely full of straw. So about the only thing that I can do is break the inventory, sort my inventory so that I can pick everything up, and immediately we see the temperature is at negative something. And then I have to quickly get inside, place this down, get all of the stuff placed back into the chest, and then quickly respread out the straw, because we'll see there is a blue sheen to everything because I'm cold. And then I start to finally warm back up. It is kind of a problem. The temperature is going to be a big issue. Now, I did read that armor later on will help. So we might have to try to get some leather taken care of. The biggest problem is I have to move all of the stuff down there from by the lake up in here as well. Now, it is kind of nice, the fact that the lake is starting to freeze, which will make it quite a bit easier to move all of that stuff. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to move up here. I'm probably just going to try to get as much of this stuff here as I can inside, and then in daylight, when the temperature goes up a little, I'll probably get a little more. So yep, that's what I got going on. But I'm pretty sure that we are out of time for this one. So I am going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.